Hello and welcome back to the channel. Today we are out on a road trip. We are actually this weekend in the neighboring town, Alta, and my daughter is competing in some horse stuff there. And right now, me and Henrik, and Kopis, we are going 7 miles from that place even, because when I bought the new tractor, the new trailer, I suddenly had the possibility to bring a bigger excavator also, and the Terex is a little bit small for some of the excavation jobs. Making a new foundation for houses and garages and stuff like that, it's a little bit tedious. So yeah, as you can see around me, it's autumn, it's really nice colors all the way around, and behind me up there it's snow in the mountain, so the snow is coming. And yeah, but I made contact with the guy selling a bigger excavator, and we are driving around 1 hour out from the town Alta to look at it. And yeah, so that's the plan right now. As you can see, the view is beautiful here with all the autumn colors, and yeah, check this out. It's really nice. So I'm taking you along for the ride, and yeah, let's go and check out the excavator. Maybe I buy it, maybe I don't, who knows. That's why we go and look at it. But if it's a nice machine and it's in okay condition and it's what I'm looking for, I guess I will buy it. It's cheaper to buy the excavators now in fall time, because then you have 8 months you can't use it. So it's nice to let him run a little bit since he's been sitting in the car and in the hotel room. Oh. Well then. Up. It's a sticky stick now. Ugh. So stay tuned, and we will go and look at a new used excavator it is. I told you I was supposed to take you with me looking at this one, but time did fly. I tested it out. I went in for drinking some coffee with the seller and stuff like that, and we looked at all his stuff there. And before I knew it, I had to just jump in the car and go back, because my girlfriend and my daughter was finished with the horse show and stuff like that, so I had no time to film there. But stuff does happen fast. That was last Saturday. I went to look at this one, and I got it to town actually on Tuesday already, and I had it out in the stable doing some work, ditching a little bit around the track for the horses and stuff like that. So you can see it's I have the used water, but it doesn't take all, so all this is yeah, dirt from the horse poo and stuff like that. So the nicest thing was I dropped a rock and it landed on the side here, and it just in as it had the door open. So not a good thing, so need to clean it a little bit. But anyways, yeah, the excavator I was looking at, I bought, or no, it's not mine, it's my bank's, but I own parts of it. It's a 2014 Case CX50, so it's a 5-tonner. Actually, in size, it's half a meter wider than the Terex, and yeah, else I think they look pretty much similar in size, because this one has a zero tail. But nice machine, great condition, 900 hours, so it's like nothing for a machine this old. The guy that I bought it from, I actually bought my first new car from. Sold that one, was a Subaru, and yeah, he bought this one 2 years ago, and he used it for 10 hours because it was too light for him. And that's something I feel with this one too, and I felt when I tested it, it's really light in the back with all this heavy stuff. But we can see here they have done something strange. So on a 5-tonner they have mounted an S50 quick coupler. S50 is pretty big for such a small machine. I would say the S40 will probably be, yeah, up to 6 ton maybe, and from then you can go with the or you can use the S45, for example, on the 5-tonner. But here they went with an S50, and this S50 weighs around 100 kilos, I think, and an S40 connection, like I have on the Terex, weighs about 35 kilos or 40 kilos, something like that. So it's a big difference. And this tilt rotator is just the same as the one I fixed for the Terex, except it has the S50 connections, bottom and up, and that's also adding a lot of weight. So this is something I am changing out. I am changing everything out for S40. So probably I will sell this tilt rotator and use the tilt rotator I have on the Terex right now. And yeah, I'm not decided yet what I will do with the Terex, but maybe I sell it, maybe I keep it, I don't know. I have to look a little bit about how the business goes. So it has some scratches here. Right here you can see the most of it. So else it's pretty great. Central lubrication, really nice. No more grease gun with this one. Maybe the undercarriage have some points, but else, nah, don't worry about it. Yeah, and I don't know if I need it up here, but it also have an AC, so yeah, nice to have. And inside, if you did see my picture post, you saw the picture of it. Here are the Encon joysticks, so that's really nice, both sides. So here is just using the thumb for rolling the tilt rotator. Yeah, my first impressions of the case, I think the view in the Terex is better, but that's because I don't have this big boom. The boom on the Terex is a lot smaller, so the big boom is stealing a lot of view here. And yeah, it's a tight cab, that's for sure. Nothing fancy, normal buttons and stuff and like that. I think not fancy is also good, it's less to get errors on. But I don't know if you remember when I put up the controls for the tilt rotator on the Terex, I showed you the homemade dashboard I put in it, and I'm thinking about doing something about the same here, so I can get my digging system, the 2D digging system, and a backup camera, and a little bit stuff like that. Oh yeah, and I'm missing a tooth because it lost one when I was in the stable excavating for the ditch. Really big rocks, hard bedrock and stuff like that. So, and there is something with the seat. The cushioning in the seat doesn't work. I go straight to the bottom, and the same with the leveling of the back. It doesn't work. I don't know why. So that's something I need to figure out. And the joysticks, the one on this side is loose, so you can see it can turn all the way around. So it's just tightening a nut down here. Shouldn't be anything harder than that. The strange thing here is, I don't know if it shows on the camera, but Yeah, you can see here, this one has flex in the joint here. So that was one of the first things I noticed, was you have to push this really far forward to get all the way. And that's because you have this much flex. So that's something I need to figure out. This one doesn't have it. So that's yeah, I don't like that, the flex and the twisting. So there are small minor things, but all the important things are here. The tracks are good, the sprockets are good, there's no slack in anything. There is a need for some shims here, but no biggie. It's missing some screws down here for the plate here, and there is a small hydraulic leak. You can see it's wet all the way down here, so it's something up there in this connection. I haven't figured out which one yet, but that's something we need to do now. Yeah, and as you can see, it's perfect to transport it with the hook lift trailer and everything. Fits great up there, drives great with it in it, and yeah, no problems. It only came with this one bucket, but it's okay because this is S50 bucket as it's mentioned, and I want to use the S40 on it, so I need to convert this one over to S40, and I also need to buy a grading bucket for it, probably a ditching bucket, because that's something I'm missing. I have the small one, but it's too small for this one. And we probably also need to put some more lights on it. It got the really good LEDs, so 4 in the front, 3 on the roof, 1 up there, and works really great. But I'm really enjoying the light. I have an Terex up there, lighting down right in the bucket, and a little bit more in the back, out on the sides and everything. So yeah, you can see this cover is new. You can see the one in the back is pointing out to the side, I guess, so you can see before you turn, and this side has nothing, so it will be pretty good to have one here also. So my biggest reason for buying this 5-tonner is the reach. This one is reaching so much longer than the Terex does, and it makes everything so much easier. I can load the trailer without taking the truck bed off, I can load the truck with it, and yeah, and of course you are doing bigger scoops. So loading the truck with the Terex, I use about 15 minutes. With this one, I don't know yet, we'll find out. Right now it's too heavy with everything here. Going out on the side, it's the same as the Terex, it tips over, so you have to be really careful going out on the side. But I think switching everything over for the S40 will lose about, yeah, I'm just guessing, 150, 200 kilos, something like that here, and I can sell this tilt rotator, make some of my money back on that one, and just connect the other tilt rotator to this one, and yeah, I can use the same controls on it. And yeah, even the tilt rotator is with the central lubrication here, so connected right there and goes up there. Pretty great. And we have outlet for the claw down here, that's also really great. I will imagine that doing the retaining walls with this one will be so much easier, so looking forward to that. It's the day after, but yeah, I pulled more apart. So as you can see, I take down the cover for the air conditioning unit, and the reason why is because the wires are coming in here with the tubing for the air conditioner. So doing that, it was easy to pull some new wires in, and the reason why I'm pulling new wires is the LED bar from the Walmet I'm installing on this one. So, and I'm also doing the same. If you saw my video with the Walmet, I'm putting a 7-pair wire, just tucking it back, the cover that is here, so I don't have to take everything apart inside again if I want to add some more lights and stuff like that, and I know I do, so then it's just easy to have it here just at once. And yeah, I messed up a little bit. I only had yellow shrink tube, so that doesn't look too good, but wire is following everything here, tucked back here, cover goes here, one lying there, and yeah, now I will just use some zip ties, get this one secured in here for later, and then I have 7 pairs coming here. Great, can mount a lot of lights and stuff on that, and I will pull all the wires from here all the way around and to the cover here, as mentioned yesterday. Oh, let's see. As mentioned yesterday, I want to make a panel here with the switches and everything. So alright, now I have connected the warning work light from the Walmet on top here. So the yellow wire coming is for switching pattern, and the red and black is power supply for it. I found the horn didn't work, tried to test it, so that's something we need to figure out sometime. And yeah, there was a constant power there, so this light will, the LED bar on top will work even if the excavator is off. So let's see if it works. Switching it on, red light, and yes, there we got it. So it seems like this is, yeah, it's so high that you see it from almost everywhere, so that's great. As you can see, I had to take this joystick apart too, because the spring thingy here pinched the cable, so the bucket locking function didn't work anymore, so that had to be fixed. And yeah, just a lot of stuff, but now I will put everything back together, and then we'll look at the hydraulic leak. When we have fixed that, it's time to go and work with this one. Oh man, this is fucking close to snow. Shit. Well, yeah, it is snow. I can see it on the window on the excavator here. It's... hooray. Winter is coming. Well, I think we take a quick break from the case and do something else. Maybe I can clean out the garage. It really needs a cleaning here, or I need to pick up my mess. Busy summer. So I pulled this hose off, I started up the machine and I just pushed it in the upward position with this ram, since this is connected to this ram, and I could see it was leaking from here, but I can't see anything wrong with the cone or the connector down there, so I can't feel anything neither, so who knows what's wrong. I thought I had it pretty tight, but I will try and tighten it a little bit more. And I also took the protector off here just to see that it was nothing on the hose, but hose looks fine. Nothing wrong with that one, so put it on and try again. Alright, new test, no leaks. Finally. I think it's fixed. I will just keep an eye with it, but I had to tighten it a lot. Had this one loose, didn't tighten it almost nothing, but this one, oh man, it was just brute force. Okay, I can also see all these thingies going everywhere, and it's probably because this one is broken, so I need to replace it, so this one is kept in place, like this one is here. So that's also something that I will do now before I go anywhere, so it won't be a problem when I'm out working. Right, let's see if we can hammer it out. Ooh. Okay, full battery. This one won't do it. Let's see, I have another one. So this is the new version, that's the old one. This is my friend's, he's working on his tractor in my other garage. So let's see if this one has more power. It feels more powerful, but still not enough. Oi. Oh, fuck. Oh well, what now? 32. Ew. So, meet Mr. Ironside, lifetime warranty. Let's see about that. Ironside, meet extension rod. And my weight. 1/2 inch was not enough. Oh fuck. Alright, I hate giving up, and I'm not giving up today. So the wrench, let's see just for a second, I just need to clean away a little bit before I start welding. Alright, so the wrench in technique didn't work, so now it's wrench in extension rod technique. Let's just cook this together and go out and get those teeth off. I'm hungry and I want to go in. We need some gas. Oh, we should cook a little bit better. This don't work? Oh well. Then it's gonna be a long night. Oh man, this one should go up in the Hall of Fame or shame, whatever the outcome is. So, as you can see, the fastener didn't hold up, so I had to strengthen it with some extra angle iron here. And this was a 33 and the bolt is 32. So, as you could see earlier, my key with 32 wasn't a steep enough angle. So, oh well, know it is. Oh, this is just ridiculous. And yeah, I've been testing a little bit. I went in, had some food, coffee and stuff like that, and then I went outside again, and yeah. Oh. Is it? Oh yes, it is. Good times. Oh yeah. My little bitch. truck. Okay, I spoke too early. This bolt thinks I'm its little bitch. And still not nothing. Huh? Maybe we need to use the hydraulic power we got. I guess I will be welding a little bit again. Oh yeah, we got it. Last one. Hooray. There it is, no teeth. Finally. I think I will keep this one. Day after, teeth are off. Nice sunny day. Excavator looking good, nice and clean. And I thought, since I had the hydraulic leak up there, I don't know how long it's been there for, it was a great idea to check the hydraulic fluid. So I opened up, and this excavator has to be been sunk at some time, because check this out, it's filled up with dirt in here, everywhere, all the way around. And even back here is a lot of dirt. So, okay, I wasn't done cleaning it. But I also need to fill a little bit of hydraulic oil. You can see there is nothing in the glass here. So, that's also something I need to do. And then I can check the rest of the fluids, and then it's on the trailer and out to work. I gotta say. Yesterday, when I was finished with the teeth and everything and got inside and just sat down, I was thinking, oh man, you are so stupid sometimes. I struggled so long, and I was only focused on removing the teeth. The easiest way would just welding a blade on them and just cutting it away when I was done. That would be a lot easier, but oh well, what's done is done. Alright, all fluids checked, everything looks good. Coolant, oil, hydraulic oil, and yeah, filled it up. So as you can see, we are in the middle, so that's perfect. I don't know, probably not the completely correct position, but yeah, good enough. Since this one has 930 hours, I'm guessing we are only able to use it. Since this one only have, since this one has 930 hours, we are, okay, you're supposed to be there. I can use it this year and spring or fall. Let's see how the weather is. I have to do the oil change on it, because 1000 hours is probably due to change hydraulic oil and engine oil and filters, fuel filters, all that good stuff. So we got a big service ahead of us. But for now, we are ready to work. Let's get it on the trailer and yeah, let's take it out for work. Let's make some money on this one. It's about time. There it is, ready to go to work. So yeah, let's go do some work. I'm ending the video here. So this is my new purchase, the case, 5-ton excavator, and yeah, remember to hit the subscribe button so you will get to see the next video where I'm putting it to use.